Anyway, October Red Boxing here with Dry Mount Craig Richards. Hey, listen.
We already got beef, you're already on up. Wait, it hasn't changed. He's now at the stage where if I beat him, I move on to the next stage. It ain't me going backwards to chase domestic fights. I ain't planning for the stars to gel. I'm planning for my star just to dominate. I ain't trying to make anything merge. Very important that you got a good third eye. I've been with him from the start of my pro career. I signed with him. He signed me from the amateurs. So I've literally been with him since the start of my journey. So we always knew he was going to cross paths. Even when he's in the Olympics, Sky put out an article saying Spider urges him to turn pro and all this and that. They always wanted to build this fight with me and Buatsi. Now, it's just another one for me. I've boxed these unbeaten fighters. I've been the underdog. I've had the crossroad fights. It's another day in the office for me. So it's exciting. And if I was a fan, I would be looking forward to this. I would have cancelled my wedding for this. But
you know what they say? Money over.
Cheers! You expect me to come 110% and bring my A game to deliver to get the W?
Man, Matt, dry out here. Anyway, October Red Boxing here with Dry Mount Craig Richards. Hey, listen.
We already got beef, you're already on up.
Yeah, we can talk about that beef and how that started actually. I'll tell you how it started. In fact, brethren, do you want to jump in on this? Because, in fact, we need to introduce, you need to get in a bit closer because this is your homie that was in the car that time, remember?
My cousin was talking out and didn't want to ride out with me, boy. He left me just to drive on my own and, just went to sleep, comfortable, recline with the heated seats on.
It's got to be done, man.
Disrespect.
It's a long, hard day.
Disrespect, innit?
And what were the voice messages from me telling him to do?
She was like, pull the window open, do the roof, put the aircon on. And she was fixing you. It worked in the end. She done you.
It's a shame I haven't got the Insta pictures that I can repost as well to attach to this story. But anyway, we're here now. October Red Boxing with the lovely Craig Richards and his cousin that's here as well to join in with it. How have you found it then today, the lead up? You're somebody that I've been trying to pin down and talk about the domestics from before. And I've said to you, I'd like to see you take these domestic fights. And you were like, nope, I've got the belts, let them come to me. What changed this time?
Well, it hasn't changed. He's now at the stage where if I beat him, I move on to the next stage. It ain't me going backwards to chase domestic fights. He's been elevated to the world level, and if I beat him, I get the world title shot. So I'm not having to go backwards. It's still, although he's not technically the best fighter I've got on paper, it's still a forward step for me in opportunity-wise.
And we talk about the styles in the fights as well, because you're two completely different style fighters. Yes, at the same weight. Yes, from the same hometown. But completely different styles. How do you see those styles gelling or not gelling in this fight? Because I've said to him, he is somebody that hunts his opponents down and he looks for those accurate shots. He wants to hit you with them. He's not going to throw lots of punches. The ones that he hits you with, he's going to want to hurt you with them. Where your style, you're aggressive, you come forward, you jump into those shots, those power shots. How do you see that going with the two of your styles?
I ain't planning for the stars to gel. I'm planning for my star just to dominate. I ain't trying to make anything merge. I ain't trying to be getting punched out. I'm trying to do the damage. So I ain't trying to get that to gel. But, we'll see on May 21st how this pans out. I've got a very good IQ, very good boxing brain. I'm very strong. I can punch myself. You're not going to get away with just walking me down. It's not going to happen. So we'll see May 21st of how it goes.
And we did see that IQ when you were in with Bivol, who we now, everyone's raving about his fight that he's having with Canelo. But I'd just like to take this opportunity to give you your flowers for stepping up and fighting Bivol in what I believe, and I've said this to you and I'll say it to your face now, if you believed in yourself just that little bit more, you would have took that home.
Yeah, 100%. If I stepped up a round earlier, 1 round, maybe 2 rounds, right now I'll be sitting as the Super World Champion. But we live and learn, no regrets. We take from that and make sure it don't happen again. And I've grown since then. I'm a better fighter after that, and I'm a better fighter now. So even myself now to when I fought Bivol, I'm way better. So next time I'll be in that ring, I'll make sure I make it count.
And we talk about the styles and the trainer that you've got, a trainer that you've been with for a while, somebody that knows you. Can you just let us know the importance of having that stable relationship with a trainer? Like you said, you've got boxing IQ, but Buatsi may come in there with something that you can't spot, that your trainer will. Can you let us know a little bit of how that relationship works with you and your trainer?
Very important. important that you got a good third eye. I've been with him from the start of my pro career. I signed with him. He signed me from the amateurs, so I've literally been with him since the start of my journey. So he knows me very well, ins and outs. He see me at super middleweight, not making weight, just getting ill, problems, whatever. So we know each other inside out. He's not just my trainer, my manager. He's also a friend. So he knows how to get the best out of me. So yeah, it's good that I got someone in the corner who will fight my corner, and we're in this journey together.
And how long has this fight, fair enough, I don't know how long it's been in the making, but how long has it been a fight that you thought, you know what, let's have this?
Well, we always knew he was going to cross paths. Even when he's in the Olympics, Sky put out an article saying Spider urges him to turn pro and all this and that. They always wanted to build this fight with me and Buatsi. And we're here now, so we knew it was going to happen. Aussie's mandatory for the British. Obviously, he pushed on at that point, and then we just thought that maybe we'd do it for a world title. It's probably one fight earlier than we probably expected, but we're here now, so...
Yeah, it's funny how things turn around. Obviously, you turned pro first, and now that your careers have ended up to be on a crash collision. The domestic bouts, and that's something that is important to us as British boxing fans. We love it. Fair enough, I get it. You're going to come across people that you've even trained with, that you've been in the gym with. But there's something about domestic fights that us as boxing fans, we just love it.
Well, I've been in loads of them. I've been in 3-4 domestic clashes, and I can see the feedback, what comes from them. People love them, and there's a lot of pressure on them, and they're good. But I've had the experience of these domestic clashes now, so it's another one for me. I've boxed these unbeaten fighters. I've been the underdog. I've had the crossroad fights. It's another day in the office for me. So it's exciting, and if I was a fan, I would be looking forward to this. I would have cancelled my wedding for this, but it is what it is now. So, yeah, May 21st, we're going to get it cracking.
You know what they say? Money over.
Cheers! Alright, listen, I don't get my good name tarnished, so I better just keep myself quiet on the camera, but if I get cancelled.
Yeah, I've already had my account restricted on Instagram. I'm not about to do that again. But this fight then, obviously you're going to win, because that's the mindset that you have to go in the fight with. You've said you don't see him as a pushover. You're not underestimating him. As you expect, he shouldn't underestimate you. What can we expect from you on fight night?
You expect me to come on 110% and bring my A game to deliver to get the W.
And what do you see, without giving away any game plan, what do you see as Joshua Buatsi's weaknesses?
There's a few things probably, but I'm always going to plan for the best of him, because he's in the gym always trying to iron out his mistakes, so I'm not going to take too much of his weakness into account. I just got to make sure I'm prepared all around the board.
And finally, before I stop this, are you looking to get him out of there? And if so, what round?
I won't be looking for the knockout, but if it comes, I'll definitely take the opportunity. I'll grab it with both hands.
And on that note, I'm going to have to let you go because you need some food. But until the next time, we'll continue to bash each other on Instagram, behind the scenes. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. I'm glad we finally got it done, man.
For real. October Red Boxing, Craig Richards. Until the next time.
Come on, we working.
Hey. Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.